Can you feel the magic in my hands when I touch and rub you the right way? Stroke, apply the tenderness when I hold and rub you the right way. Rub it up, rub it up. Rub. So tell me why I was getting dressed for work yesterday in the
Yeah,
shower,
I'm listening.
and I just
Uh-huh.
bust out like, when you feel the in the shower, like, and rub. Said, what? I had to stop and was like, now where did that
Yeah.
come from? But I couldn't stop. I was like, and rub
And
you
love
the right
you.
way. Child, I also have another story.
I guarantee you it is the rub part that got in your head, and then you was
I,
just, like,
I
all
don't know.
in.
But friend,
Yes.
got left out the house this afternoon to go to the gym. I get to my car, there is a bird perched
On your car?
on the hood of my car, like right between the hood and the windshield on the driver's side.
Mm-mm.
So I'm like, I walk and I'm like, what the hell? And so I'm like, okay, how do I get in my car? Cause I was like, I don't want to open the door and it fly in my car. So I was like, let me see if I could try to throw something. Of course, no. So then I was like, good. I climbed in on the passengers. I got in on the passenger side,
Okay.
climbed over and got in the car. Now me and the bird is looking eye to eye at this point. The bird is still sitting on my car. And I'm like, hey, get off my car. I start the car. The bird did not move. And when I started the car, my windshields went off. The bird did not move. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Get off my car. So I'm I said, all right, I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna just pull off and it'll fly.
Yeah.
Cause somebody was like, well, if you got some gloves, you can just go and take the bird off your car. I said,
You want me to touch a bird?
Do I look like Dr. Doolittle to you? I'm not touching this bird. So I started driving. I'm driving
Yeah.
through the driveway and it's not moving. It's trying to grip. I'm like, bro, you can't go.
He wants to go with you.
You can't go. I'm talking about all the way out of my parking lot to the street. It's still hanging on. And then at this point, I was like, because as I was driving, it was like seeping down. And I was like, I don't want it to get under my hood. And so I
No.
was like, all right, I'm gonna go back around and hopefully I can see maintenance and maybe one of them could get it off my car or something. I need a
What?
man at this point. So I'm driving and I turn,
Yuck, we had to ask a man.
listen, because I'm just a girl. I'm just a
Okay.
girl. So I'm turning the corner, it's still on there. And I'm driving and I'm trying to speed up and I did the windshield washer. Girl, tell me why the bird got mad and got the chirping. It was like, what? 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 I said, I know you lied. Get off my car.
What kind of bird
I'm gonna say
was
it was a little bitty bird. I don't know what kind of bird this
a
was.
little chickadee was like, "Girl,
A
let's
little
go.
chirp, chirp, chirp,
We
chirp, chirp. One of the ones that
we
be out here.
outside." Little chickadee wanted to play.
Girl, so I finally got to driving. I had to I'm like kind of putting some speed to it, and it's trying to grip and hold. And I'm like, get off. Wings flapping. I'm like, come on. Finally, it just fell off. It didn't fly off. It fell off.
Oh, little chickadee might have been injured.
That's what I said. I
Oh,
said, "It's probably injured." But, you can't I can't I'm not taking you to the vet. I'm not your lift. Get off my car. Girl,
take me.
I was
Excuse
so
me,
flustered.
ma'am. You seem like a wonderful person. Can you take me to the animal
"Excuse me,
hospital,
miss,
please?
can you take me to the nearest animal hospital?" "No, get off my car." I was
Uh,
flustered. I was so flustered. And putting
that's
gloves on to take it
crazy.
off was just like, "Are you nuts?"
Who do you think I am? That's insane.
I am a girl.
Listen, that bird coulda had the car if it was me. I ain't you good? Alright, honey. It's all yours.
You got enough gas.
2025, whatever, it's yours.
Girl, when I walked up, I was like, "Ah, what are you doing on my car?" I'm like, "Come on
"May
now."
I help you?" It's sitting there talking about, "Yes, ma'am, we'd like to talk to you about your vehicle's extended warranty."
"Hi, we're here to talk to you about your get off my car."
"Oh, okay. Alright. You good? Alright."
Child.
Welcome to another episode of Two Chicks Talking Shit. As you could tell, we are off to an amazing start.
It was gonna be 3 chicks if that bird didn't get off my car.
Little Chickadee would have been sitting right here like, "Toot, toot, toot,
Right
toot."
on my shoulder, like, "This is my new friend, guys." Just just come on.
Oh boy. Well, we're not going to stay here long, but we would like to address all of our fans,
Who are these niggas?
listeners. Love you guys.
Who
You guys are
are
the
these
greatest.
niggas?
Um, there is a specific group of our fan base we would like to address. I have decided to call them the basement heroes. Where y'all come from? How
Who
y'all
are
find
these
our page?
niggas? Who
Who are
are
these?
these niggas? Where did y'all come from? I was just like, "This not even our demographic." Like, we don't why are y'all here? And
Please leave.
I also have beef with Instagram,
Okay.
and I have beef with Instagram because I was like, of all the posts that we post, this the one that y'all wanna push, this the one that's gonna get traction.
Listen, so we're talking about for those of you who listen and follow us on social media, you know that we post, little teasers for our episodes before they post. After they drop, we give you a little bit more about, what we talked about on the pod, to spark engagement, to get people excited about the pod, whatever. So that little video that we talked about where I said that they don't like us, not saying we don't get views, because we get views, but to get thousands of views on a post, and then the next post we put up there, it's like,
Barely, barely. It's like, did
but
y'all
they ain't here for that. They just wanted to talk bad about Meg, and they saw two women talking about men. They done called us every name in the book and said we
I am
got no
now hi, my name is Big Back Pat.
hi, and I ain't never had a man in my life.
We ain't never been I can guarantee you they both single mothers, ain't never been married,
Never
ain't
been
got a
married.
man,
Can't keep a
can't
man.
keep a man.
Listen, and I call them the basement heroes because they clearly have they have nothing else better to do. They clearly have alerts set up on their phone for certain hashtags, or they looking for certain hashtags. They find the posts, then they comment on those posts, then they go back to eating their TV dinners, they
Right,
air
and
fry
they go back in the basement.
chicken nuggets, playing their video games in their mama basement.
Though they are the ones who like to watch all the hotep niggas, all of the it's another group where they really just ain't the red pill niggas. They the
Oh,
ones.
if they could afford it, they would have podcast microphones. And
Yes.
that's just being an asshole right then. I don't really care.
Then
Broke ass.
but the reason why I wasn't like going in the comments and going hard, because I was looking at profile pictures.
Come on, friend. The profile pictures was telling.
Chopped and screwed. Them pro
Don't nobody want you neither.
chopped and screwed.
How dare you?
How dare you? And you want to
You
talk
came
about
over
look,
here.
You talking about looks, don't nobody want us, we can't get a man. I can tell you this. I can
To
bet my bottom dollar. If I was
uh,
in search
uh,
for a man, it would not have been none of the
none of
4,000
them.
plus Negroes that was in our comments. Not a
Li
nan. Not a
uh,
no, not one. You ain't
listen,
gotta worry about me. You ain't gotta worry about Big Back Pat. You ain't gotta worry about me.
I curb niggas that look better than y'all. Like,
Those are
please.
the ones that I call the nothing to lose. They walk up to
Well,
you. They walk up to you and they don't care. They just gonna shoot they shot. Cause they know they ain't got a chance in hell, but they also like, well, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to lose. Hey, how you doing? And that's why they in the comments mad.
so mad. I was disgusted.
I was just like, who are these niggas? I think I was more upset with Instagram because why did you push the
Please.
other stuff, please and thank you. We
We
need
have
more
been
push.
consistent, Instagram. Please reward us for pushing our content to people who are looking for these type of podcasts to
Listen,
listen to.
we are here for a good time, laugh, joke,
Yeah.
kiki. We don't even care about stuff like that for real, for real. So
No,
I was just like, this ain't even our demographic.
it's not.
We don't do this. Why
No.
y'all here?
And that was the thing. I replied to a few comments and I said, if you listen to the entire episode, you will see, or even that portion of the episode, you'll see we're very holistic. We come from both sides of the coin. Just take a listen. I said, come back when the episode drops.
Come back and listen to the whole episode. Nope, they
It's
didn't.
fine. It's cool. We don't need you.
And honestly, I don't want
I
that
don't
type
want
of
you. I
thing.
don't want you.
I
I
don't
don't want
want you. I don't like I say, well, nah, I wouldn't even say maybe we can just be friends. I don't even want you to be my friend. Like I
no.
said, I made a comment and I pinned it to the top. We are not y'all demographic.
I
Y'all don't
didn't
say
see you did that.
I made a comment and I pinned it at the top. I said, look, y'all full of shit. Y'all sit up and look for stuff like this. But let me tell you right now, we are not
Yeah,
your demographic. This is not what we
yeah.
post. So you can continue to scroll like you've been scrolling all our other posts. Thank you so much. Signed, two chicks.
Hilarious.
And I think I had to remove the Meg hashtag and that stopped it like immediately. It started slowing down.
I bet. That's crazy.
But
That is,
one last thing.
yeah,
Y'all hate that girl.
they do.
And I didn't say it last week, and I told her I was so mad, but I think that they hate her because they still mad at her for that line she had at WAP when she said, "Eat her like a bottom feeder, eat her ass like a bottom." I think they
Yeah.
mad about that. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, they probably are. Probably are. Well, that's that. Not gonna dwell on that.
Not at
But
all.
what we are gonna get into is this year's Met Gala. It was the first Monday of May. This year's theme was costume art, celebrating the Costumes Institute's spring exhibition that has the same name. The dress code provided was fashion is art. The co-chairs were Beyonce, Nicole Kidman, Venus Williams, and Anna Wintour. And the host committee was headed by Zoe Kravitz. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's just who kind of put things together and everything. And so what we want to talk about are some of our favorite looks from the Met. And I don't know if you want to do male female or how you got yours set up. But there's a few that I feel
Oh, I
like
did.
stood
I
out.
did. I did. I did create a folder. I don't think I have too
Okay.
many mails in my folder.
I don't have many males. I will tell you the one male that I really liked,
Tuh, and I only saved 3.
and
I
that
didn't even get all of them. Child, horrible.
Um, I am going to start best dressed male is Jeremy Pope and Vivian Westwood.
Okay.
He he's I don't know, listen, I couldn't even tell you what show this man is on. I see his face all the time. He's a black man. But he had on this like jeweled top, jacket, blazer, something that basically looked like the his muscle groups, but it was beaded
Oh, I see it.
and it looked like it was just very statuesque.
Mhm. I see it. Yeah, he's always
Who is this man?
and
Sorry
he
to this man that I don't know who he is.
so he's always playing in roles. He always like
Help me out, friend, because I don't know
I
him.
can't give you a particular role,
Yeah.
but he let me do yeah, he gotta have something. Was he in
Now Imma have to type, okay. Jeremy,
what was that not was it Pose? Did he play in Pose?
um,
Okay, I did see him
he
in
was in
he
Pose.
he was in
Yes. He
yeah,
was Pose. Okay. I don't know none of these other shows that he's on.
he was
He's on
just
a
on the
FX
recent
show called The
show
Beauty.
Beauty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that was an American Horror Story or
No,
no, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah.
no.
I know he's a part of what is that director's name that does Pose and
I'm
Ryan
not about
Murphy. We'll just say
okay.
he's part of Ryan Murphy's clan.
Alright. Well,
Yeah.
Jeremy, you were on my list for best dressed male.
Okay.
Um, there aren't too many other men that I enjoyed at the Met Gala, and I watched the Vogue, like, um, live stream of the red carpet, and I was just sadly disappointed in the men. Even and please don't beat me up here. Please don't beat me up. I did not like Coleman Domingo's outfit.
What?
This is This is the very first time I think I've ever said that, and here's why. I feel like I received the art reference, like, I could see it, but I feel like he looked like a court jester, like, he was there to tell the jokes, and I didn't like that, and yeah, so, yeah, I couldn't get with it.
I liked it
Oh, okay. That's fine.
because it looked like it was woven
It
together.
did.
Yeah, and the colors, I liked it, and it wasn't a traditional tuxedo, it wasn't a jacket. I liked it.
Yes. Yes. That man looked like he was there to tell the jokes. He was just missing the little baton
Hear
he was supposed
ye, you said he
to.
came on the carpet like, "Hear ye, hear ye."
I was like, "All right, friend." You usually knock it out the park, but I think this one's a little borderline, so it's all right.
Some people said as a whole, they felt like this Met was, um, a flop.
I won't agree with those people because
There was some moments where I was like, "Okay, this is becoming a little snooze fest."
mhm,
It got a little
it was a lot of
boring.
snoozing. It was a lot of boring,
Yeah.
but I do f so here's where I feel like the live stream and the red carpet and the theme don't come together well. I feel like every person that walks the red carpet knows their inspiration. They know the order these people are coming in. What they could do, number one, Vogue, we need names. We
That
need
I
some
had to
names.
stop watching Vogue because I was like, I don't it was losing me because I was like, I
I
would
don't know
like to know
who this is.
who this is.
So Vogue, what y'all could do, name of who's walking the carpet. If you know who they're wearing, which I know y'all know who they're wearing because they're sponsored by these people or whatever,
Say it.
put who they're wearing. And then if you know, like, this is a very specific thing. If you know the art that is being referenced, pop it up on the screen
Or
so we
say
can be like,
something.
"Oh." That's
And
what they doing.
I felt like the Valentino I turned from Valentino because I was like, 1, they're not
Who
saying
turned from Valentino.
I turned from
Vogue.
Vogue because I 1, they wasn't saying the names, and then the people that they were interviewing, I was just like,
Yeah,
"Who?"
yeah.
Except for when Lala would interview somebody. She got the bigger names.
Yeah, so she got the people as they came up
Yeah,
finished their came up the stairs,
the other
but the other
2,
folks,
it was just like they was like, "Alright, come y'all wanna
y'all waiting
come?
in line, y'all wanna talk.
You wanna come? Y'all waiting? Come on." They was just like, "Who are these niggas?"
Yeah. So, back to looks we liked. Tell me some of the other looks that you liked.
Let me go to my looks, my
Okay.
save. I thought I had more saved. Um, I liked do they say her name? What's her name? Chase Infinity?
Yes, her
I
little
liked her
rainbow
look.
dress.
This looked like art.
It is, like
That
it
was
was painted on her.
yes. It said it's China
She was
for Venus, China Venus de Milo.
there you go.
Yeah. And her look
So
and Tom Brown did her look.
so there was a couple people that did Venus de Milo's, and she was the one I liked hers the best.
Okay.
Kylie Jenner also did Venus de Milo, and I don't think people got it because it's Kylie and, people don't be really paying attention to her like that for real. But I think she did a okay job at the Venus de Milo because she had like this very like statuesque like sculpture top, and it
Oh,
had like and it had the dress part, her dress part at the bottom really does look like the statue, really does look like the statue. So I'll give Kylie a couple points for effort.
okay. Yeah.
Um, then I don't know who this is, and I haven't been able to find, and I'm still literally looking for this person. There was a lady who was on the red carpet. Her dress wasn't like a showstopper, but it was like this velveteen pink, but on her back was like this, I'm gonna call it the Holy Ghost.
I know which one you talking about.
It was on her back like this.
They was on my head like,
I take them everywhere I go.
listen,
Right now.
listen. He carries me. I carry him, but he carries me.
I liked her look because it was like a little sculpture was on her back. I said, "All right, ma'am." I said,
Yeah.
"You killed."
Yeah. That was cute. Um, I like Bad Bunny.
I did, I did like Bad Bunny, but I feel like he used it as like the makeup was the art, which I can agree with.
Yeah.
After and I'm gonna say her name wrong. Is it Anook? Anook? The so she's a black model.
Oh, the one that had the bronze in her hair.
The bronze hair, the bronze face, the
Yeah.
tears
The tears. Gorgeous. Just
made my
stunning.
night. I was glad to see it like in pictures. It looks so good.
So good.
It so good in pictures. Like I was mind blown. She killed it. Um One person that I really liked that I didn't like on the red carpet, but after I saw pictures of them inside was Kendall Jenner. So
I'm looking
on
them up
the
as you
you cool on the red carpet. So she was dressed by Zach Posen by Gap Studio, I think. Yeah, Gap Studio. And so basically, like her t-shirt looked really. I mean, her dress was made from like t-shirt esque material, so really like stretchy and thin and cozy
mhm.
type, but kind of scrunched around. And then she had like a sculptured bodice with, like, little nipples showing right there
Mhm.
on the sculpture. But when he said there's a surprise when we go inside, and that man had these wings made out of the t-shirt, and then they put the artwork right next to it. I said, "Oh,
I think I did see those 2 pictures together,
yeah,
and I was like,
killed
"Oh,
it.
okay."
He killed it."
Yeah.
She did the winged victory of
Mhm.
Samothrace. Whatever. Not gonna even try to correct myself because I don't know if
Don't
I'm
worry about
saying
it.
it right.
Don't worry.
Let me tell you who cracks me up. Heidi Klum said, "Listen, I have walked in heels and have modeled for years. You give me a theme and Imma run run with it." She came in there with her little silicone. It was really Halloween-esque, but she came in there like looking like a statue.
I'm not Imma be honest, at first, it pissed me off when I saw it. I was like, "Who the fuck?" I was like, "Who is this? Come on." That's for me, for me, when it comes to the Met, I want you to be in theme. We had
Yes,
this conversation. I want you to be in theme, but I want you to be beautiful and elegant and glamorous, and it was
yeah,
just given silly. And
and I
I
appreciate
saw it side when I saw it side by side with the artwork, I was like, "Alright," but it still was silly.
it was very
It
it
was
was
very
very
silly.
unserious.
It was so unserious. It was like, "Ma'am, you paid $100,000 to come in here and play in these people
She did. She did.
silly."
She
Who
really
did they say who the designer was?
I think it might have been 3D printed, G, like, I don't even think it was
You
a
like, "There was no designer."
like,
Just
yeah,
silly.
there does not say a designer from what I am, looking at right.
Back to Bad Bunny, I like the fact that his designer was Zara, that he designed his tuxedo with Zara.
Yeah,
I thought
I
that
thought
was
that
dope.
I liked Sabrina Carpenter's dress. I know that, some people are saying it's hit or miss. I appreciated it because it was actual film
I did like
made
that.
it made into a dress, so she took it literal like art, like, "Let's have an art project here," but then the film was from the movie Sabrina, and it had, like, Sabrina in her headpiece, and then it had,
Oh,
like,
okay.
it was, like, on her nail tips. It was, like, all the little details. I don't think Sabrina can do wrong. Like, I just think she's very cutesy, and,
I mean, she's a
I
little
like me
pint
some Sabrina.
size, a little something. She's cute. She gives retro vibes. I'll give her that. Don't ask me
Yes.
to don't ask me. Oh, she sings espresso.
Yes,
Okay.
I knew you were gonna know one song, friend.
Okay. All right. I liked what's her name? Coco Jones. I liked her look. She looked very demure, very elegant, just very pretty. She just
So
looked
Imma get put
pretty.
her
Was
and
she on
Angel
theme? It just gave pretty prom, pretty
her,
dresses.
Angel, Asia,
Pretty,
beautiful,
beautiful, beautiful
gorgeous,
gowns.
gorgeous gowns,
Gorgeous
actually.
gowns, beautiful gowns. But they did not.
They said, "Listen, I'm cute. I'm not getting
I
into
paid
this
$100,000. I'm not about to come up in there looking like the Mona Lisa. Get somebody else to
not
do
at
it.
all,
Get
not at
somebody
all."
else to do it. They said, "No. I'm not about to put the good time theme on my dress. I'm not doing it."
Um,
Somebody low key should have did that though.
did what?
The good times painting, Snoop or something. Snoop or somebody should have did it. I don't know.
I need to know how Janelle Monáe went to the bathroom.
I want to know how she sat in the car. How she got
So a
in the
lot of
car.
so a lot of times, they don't sit. and I
They in the
learned
sprinters and they standing
they're
up?
in sprinters or some and and they could be standing up because 'cause they're not going far, like, the hotel's here, and then they're, like, driving, like, around the
Okay.
corner or whatever to where the drop off is. But, like, she was walking,
She always
like
do it, but I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. It just felt very it's getting to the point sometimes when stuff like that, it's almost like when you see him, you be like, "Okay."
Yeah,
You're just like,
I,
"Okay,
I thought that it was on theme because it gives, like, abstract art.
okay."
The grass and the cables and all the things that were in it, but at the end of the day, Janelle,
Cool.
how did you go to the bathroom?
Nah, Janae, how did you go to the bathroom? How did you get it
I'm
on?
curious. Um, what did you think of Dochi's, dress? Alright, Chris. You know what pissed me off about Dochi?
I didn't I
She ain't had
For those that's listening, I'm nodding my head, no, I did not like it.
um, I wish she would've worn shoes, but I understand why she did not.
Why didn't
Um,
she?
I think she was going for like, African art, like, she had the African headpiece,
That was
and it was
coming off
just
her head.
definitely was too big for her head, and, yeah, I don't know.
See,
Um,
I and I said the same thing about Tiana Taylor. I don't like when they wear these outfits and they're trying to make this big statement, but
yeah,
the statement gets kinda overshadowed because 'cause you're spending so much time adjusting and fixing. Like, she couldn't walk with that headpiece on her head. It She had to
she like this.
push it up, and then, honestly, you on your tiptoes was a distraction. If you're gonna be barefoot. Why you wanna
Walk
be
in
on
it.
your tiptoes so that it can elevate the look and do what it's supposed to do if you was in heels. You coulda just wore a pair of heels.
Mhm.
I mean, the girl sis got body, and they put the shea butter on her.
She was shining.
She was shining, but
2 more people Imma bring up. Serena, you had to put your glass down. So I saw Venus, like, on
beautiful.
the show. I don't recall seeing her walk the carpet, but she looked gorgeous. I know she, had a dress that was connected to a art piece, and I don't recall the name of it, it's fine.
But
But,
I think Venus is more of the fashion girly over Serena.
Serena look I did not like anything she had on. So,
It
she
gave
had on
fashion over.
this silver dress that literally looked like she was wrapped in foil, like tin foil. She had gold butterfly wrap around the leg heels. It just was everything was clashing.
It gave a bad Fashion Nova, because Fashion Nova coulda styled her better than that. It gave a bad that was Temu.
Ooh. Ooh, it's like what what I ordered, what I
Versus what I got. Yeah, that's what it was giving, what I ordered versus what I got. It just
that's
I
how
don't know. It's she's always off. And I don't understand why her stylists and her people have such a hard time getting it right. But I also don't understand why she keeps going back to these people.
maybe it's not the same people. I don't know, but I didn't like it.
I didn't like
I
it.
didn't like it.
Jay
S
Bolin, call Jay Bolin.
Please, somebody help.
Call La Roche.
La looked good. That's a whole other story. But, what about SZA? What did you think of SZA's She just shaking her head.
I don't know. No, I don't. Is it
When she was explaining her outfit to Lala, I guess quite a few people used eBay to source the fabrics and things for their outfits, and so that's what she did as well.
okay? Some
She
find that
picked
on
out all the
eBay.
crystals for all the things for her hands or whatever. Those were real flowers in her head.
That headpiece looked like
That's what I called it.
that headpiece looked like it had seen some days.
Yeah. So,
You just and then it was it's SZA part Indian?
I don't from what she's told us, which is hard to believe anything she says, is that her I thought her family was Muslim, like, not so I don't think she's a Indian, American Indian,
Not
or are you
American
talking about
Indian.
oh, oh, okay. India.
Hindu.
Oh, yeah, no, no, not Hindu, no, not at all.
Then what? Up next.
All
I don't
right,
even wanna worry about it.
down to our favorite some of our favorite people. Let's start with Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, the one always last to walk the red carpet. Always.
Child, I wasn't a big fan, but I thought it was funny that she said she was an oyster. I said, "You are.
Oh, I was the pearl, you know.
You yeah, yeah. Okay.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. If that's what you say,
You got it, Riri.
you got
I'm
it.
not even I'm not even complaining because I thought she looked great.
That
Um, yeah.
yeah. Hell, like I said, yeah. Hell yeah. You wanna be the oyster.
Listen, I was watching the Vogue red carpet. I saw people start running up the staircase. Then I heard people screaming. I said, "Oh, I know what's about to
Get out the
happen."
way. Move, move. Get out the way.
There was, I swear, they were running up,
Off them
r-
stairs. They
running
was
up the
like,
stairs.
"Get out the way. She is here. She has arrived."
Queen is here.
Eh,
When
places
Beyonce
places everyone.
hit that corner looking all celestial and beautiful,
She came around that corner and it was just sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
it was just like she was just doing this the whole time. Hey y'all.
Hey, hey everybody. I'm just so
But
happy to be
then
here. My baby.
she's she hit that corner, and then next thing you saw, here came Blue. I said they let Blue in the Mets.
I said she made it.
The Met Gala has a 18 and older rule.
I was
N
not expecting to see Blue
At all.
at all.
Then Jay wiggled himself up there. I said, "Oh,
It's a family affair.
got 1, 2, and 3 up here.
We
Okay.
got the
All
Carters
right.
in here. Okay.
Let me tell you, these ain't sunglasses, but I'm gonna put them on."
Listen, and I was just about to say, in Blue
Blue was sitting up
fashion,
there.
they like,
Oh, got sunglasses right there. They said, she said,
she was like, she said,
then Beyonce asked her, "Blue, can you take your glasses off?" She said, "I'm gonna take them off up there."
mm-mm.
All right.
Even Jay was like, they want you to take your glasses out. She was like, "No."
Julius was all the way over there with the cameraman, came around and said, "Blue."
Let
Blue
me tell
said,
you
"I'm not."
something. It took me back to the Grammys and all them other shows. It took me back to that time where Jay and Beyonce was clapping or doing something, and she took their hands and was like,
He said,
all
calm
right,
down, you know.
that's enough. We are here. It's us,
Listen, she
child.
is giving them people a run for their money in that house. You hear me?
Girl,
If we played around saying she was the manager before. Oh, we know for
she
sure
had a plan. and was going to, she said, I'm going to keep my glasses on until I get upstairs. And when I get
Yes.
upstairs, that's when I will take off my glasses. But while we are all here, while I'm on this carpet by myself,
Oh,
I'm taking my pictures with my glasses on.
yes.
Period. End of
Wait,
discussion.
then she thought she got a little she started feeling herself. They said, "Blue, come over here and take your picture." She shimmied that jacket down and was trying to show them shoulders. Ty came over there and said, "Hey,
Hey, 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 get.
put your jacket back on, baby."
I
Mm-mm.
said, they were on roomie, baby girl would have been. She would have went straight up them stairs.
I'm so glad they left Rumi at
She would
home
have been
because she
going
don't
up them stairs by threes in her outfit.
Rumi, you supposed to take pictures, honey. Come on back to
Come on back down. She would have did one of these. Yeah. And
Yeah,
got away. But it was good to see them. That was the highlight, of course,
yeah.
of the show.
I liked that Beyonce's dress was based off of a piece of art called The Renaissance. And I was like,
Oh.
mhm. It was quite fitting. I also like that, so Oliver Rostig, it was the designer who did Beyonce does a lot of Beyonce stuff. He did all the Act
Mhm.
1, all of the looks for Act 1 and what blah, blah, blah. He used to be at Balmain, but now he's, like, on his own.
Mhm.
He did that with that dress. That dress with that train all the way
Do you think the
down the
cape was
stairs.
a nod to Andre Talley?
Ooh, probably. Mm. Friend, you on to something. I like that. Yeah, it could have
Immediately,
been.
I
I
said, "That's that's a nod.
probably.
That's
Yeah,
a."
because it was really. You know what? Because she did talk to us when she got up there with Lala,
Mhm.
so she might be coming back, y'all, because she started talking to us.
I'm trying to see if I can find my thread. Somebody was like that. They said, so what? Let me see if I can find my thread really quick. Hold on,
Yeah,
because
she got up there. She was talking to Lala. I said, "Lord."
I said, now y'all gonna here you go.
Hmm.
Somebody said Beyonce really ain't drop a single or nothing last night. Old horse riding heifer. I said, I said, she said, take this bedazzled what I said, she said, take this bedazzled skeleton costume for right now.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Listen.
I'm nothing. She said, "Focus on this
And
and keep it moving."
I think that she's probably just chilling and letting Jay have his moment.
Yeah, you see she got poundage right now. She's not touring she's not touring weight.
Body. She not
Mm-mm. She's
she
not at her
giving
weight.
middle aged woman body right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And I
said,
ain't mad at it.
Listen, I'm chilling. Y'all got it.
She helping Mama Tina perfect that gumbo right now.
All right. We can move and moving right along because we said we weren't gonna be here long. This enough. Talk about last little thing we want to talk about is Miss Cheyenne Bryant. Cause I am no longer calling her doctor anything.
I didn't know she was a doctor.
I mean, that was the whole thing. She was on these podcasts, and you probably could set this up better than me, but like she has been on all sorts of podcasts, Nick Cannon and Cam Newton and all of the male chauvinist type
All the red
podcasts.
pill nigga podcast.
I love when you call them that. Anyway, so she's been on all these episodes of podcasts and giving advice and Shannon Sharp, all of these podcasts under the guise of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. So like you would assume if she's been on all of these podcasts, she has the credentials to back herself up. You know what I'm saying? Like thera like she's a licensed social worker, therapist, doctor of psychology, or something to be able to say, well, you're doing this because you're narcissistic, blah 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 blah. Child, she got on that Joe Budden podcast, my friend said, and said she didn't have no license.
She said, I didn't get a license because I want to be able to treat people the way I want to treat them, and I want to be able to get paid. And when you have a license, you are bound, or you're, in so many words, you're kind of bound and held back by insurance.
Um, do you understand that the reason everyone has a license, a nurse, a physician, a social worker,
You can
a
speak more to
therapist,
this.
there's ethics and legality around all of this. It's way bigger than billing.
Right. And you're protecting yourself and you're protecting your client.
Yeah.
I personally don't think, first of all, I'm let me just start by saying this.
Okay.
I wasn't aware of the whole licensing thing when it came to therapists and everything. I know
Yeah.
about the MSW and all that. I didn't
Yep.
know about
Yep.
licensing and all of that. However, I think I would be more prone to go to someone who has a license versus someone who doesn't. And then s- you first of all, I'm definitely not going to if you an honorary doctorate.
I
I
don't
don't even
even
know if
believe
she
that.
honorary.
Yeah, I don't believe
Do she even have a master's?
so the internet tells me that she has a master's from the University of Phoenix and she
Like
claims
the
to hold a
online
doc.
school?
Yes.
Hold on. Cause I kept seeing it and I was like, the commercial?
Yes. You are so ignorant. You said the online school?
Like the
What was that
commercial.
dude that Bow Wow used to do the commercials for? You make it seem like it was you make it seem like it was
You ain't
DeVry.
doing nothing but
Like
sitting on the couch. Might as well wasting your life away.
you make it seem like she was at IIT.
Oh, okay. I mean,
But that's where she says she has her master's from. And there is no proof that she has a credentialed doctorate degree.
she don't. They said no. They was on her ass. They was like, no, 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 no.
Something just popped like I did my Google. I'm doing Googles. Somebody says she claims to hold a doctorate in counseling psychology from the now defunct Argosy
Right. That
University.
like the school that she was saying she got her doctorate from not even open anymore.
And I'm the CEO of Spirit Airlines.
How convenient. And I'm the CFO.
Yes, girl. We was running Spirit
We was running.
Airlines.
We was in the C off. We was in the C suites of
We
Spirit
listen,
Airlines.
our flights they were safe. We had no major crashes in years, honey.
I managed billions of dollars. And,
And I'm also a pilot.
and when they needed to,
'Cause
I
I was in the Air
listen.
Force. I was in the Air Force, I'm a pilot.
Listen. I was the head flight attendant.
Mhm.
I was the chief flight attendant. I was the
Yep.
director of flight attendants.
Yep.
But
And that's the same and that's how she got her doctorate degree. She woke up one morning and said, "You know what? I'm gonna call myself Dr. Bryant." What she really is though is a life coach. You know what I'm saying? Like these
and you
people
know what? There's nothing wrong with that. She again, here we go. If you just lead with being honest. Cause here's the thing. Them Negroes didn't have you on your podcast. They didn't have her on their podcast because they really wanted some insight from a
no,
therapist.
no.
They had her on the podcast because she had a pretty face. She was
Talk about it.
she was dressed nice. She was charming, and she knew how to razzle dazzle it a little bit and give them what him
A
let them
little
hear,
sprinkle.
put a little something on it so they could, she knew how to say what they wanted to hear, and she knew how to
Yeah.
give good sound bites so that they can have moments. That's
Come
why
on now.
y'all wanted her on the show,
One thing I didn't
but
like
she didn't have to lie.
as a medical professional, I dislike how she was portraying the billing situation on the Joe Budden podcast. Cause now the all them niggas are not fact checkers, right? Like they are not
Cause
going
they,
nowhere to really get the real tea.
cause they do not care. Again, they just wanted her on there because she's cute, a pretty face, pretty privilege.
So so now you've used your pretty privilege to get on these podcasts to talk about who you are, blah blah blah, and now you're miseducating people about the importance of a license when it comes to seeking out therapy. Because I'd be damned if I go to somebody hoping to get help and you identify the problems that are in my life and you ain't got no license.
You just chat GPTing it up.
Yeah, because at that point we could diagnose ourselves over here.
Right. And the crazy thing is when the actual doctor who had a license called her out, the first thing that people yelled was, "Oh, you a hater."
And that lady spent all that money to go to school and get her pieces of paper to prove that she knows what she's talking about.
Right.
She's not a
But
hater.
again, it goes to the whole popularity contest. Cheyenne Bryant is the more likable one.
I'm not gonna go there because I could do the comparisons of the two people. Because Cheyenne's fairer skin, the other lady's a darker skinned black woman. Cheyenne conforms and might wear braids. She might get a sew in. She might
Middle
do
part
whatever.
bust
The other
down
lady,
queen.
the the other lady had natural hair, giving her side of the story from in her vehicle, while Cheyenne can be on these podcasts or whatever. Two two sides of very different coins. Okay, we
And
can't.
y'all
We
were
gotta
willing, y'all
each
were
other
willing,
against one another
y'all were willing to not hear facts based
to
off of presentation
every time,
every time.
every time. So so yeah, man. Miss Cheyenne Bryant. Let's see. I want to see how many podcasts they bring on now, because I do feel like that could harm her brand to a certain degree. Because calling yourself a doctor is just and saying you're a licensed, you're people assume you're a therapist, licensed, and are giving appropriate information to the masses. And so I don't know, child. We'll see.
We'll see how this goes. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna have her on. The matter,
Yeah.
she's gonna twist it to make it. She's gonna twist it. I never said this. I've never admitted to, I never said this. I never said that. I never said I had this. She's gonna play that card, and it's really
Yeah.
just gonna be a matter of is she gonna be able to get out of it?
It is what it is.
Yeah,
Good luck to her.
I guess.
Good luck to her.
Make she
We'll
get
be right
what she
back.
get.
Yes, she will. All right, we are back and it is time for Girl Talk. Listen, this week we have a topic from a listener. All right. So the topic said, in regards to women who continue to have casual sex with men, have multiple children just to fund their lifestyle. So the way that I interpreted this is are women always fully in control of their dating and family choices? Or are there deeper pressures that influence these decisions? Because
Hmm.
from that, people love to say, well, she should have known better.
Right. Or she should have
But
chose better.
yeah, life, emotions, money, survival, and even
Right.
time can complicate things. So let's
Yeah.
talk about it. Talk
Okay.
about it. Let's talk about it. This is not my story.
This is not this is not my story. This not my song.
I don't know nothing about it, but I think that there's a couple things. We can't judge these women on how they live their life. So let's start there.
No. No judgment. How you
We're not judging anybody. If this is how you choose to live your life, m- sleeping with A, B, C, and D to get 20, 30, 40, 50, who are me to judge?
listen. Do what you gotta do. You know what they used to say back in the day? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you wanna get, or however it go,
Yeah,
like
ever that saying go.
however that saying go, if that's what you need to do, then do it. And if the end goal is to just live off child support checks and whatever, then hey, who am me to judge?
Yeah, I feel like we see a lot of this more so, Imma say in the sporting world,
Yeah,
maybe. And Imma
sport and
use Anth
entertainment.
Yeah, Imma use Anthony Edwards as a example. So he had a child with this woman. She took him to child support, asking for millions of dollars, and that man said, "You know what? Imma give you all of this in one lump sum. Don't come back to me for nothing." Because these girls, they know I can have a baby. That baby gonna be 18, gonna live 18 plus years. So as long as that baby living,
I'm good. Who was it? 50? Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire.
yes, it's exactly that. And so, but to me, once, all right, twice, all right, you got a type. Three, Miss Mamas, you got it. You got it.
I see what you're doing, sis.
You got it, sis.
I see your retirement plan. I see the retire
You to retire now. You good, Miss
I
Mamas.
see your retirement plan. I see what you're doing. All right. All right. I see it.
I couldn't do it. But
I mean, like I said, I don't have a judgment for it. I don't have a judgment. Now, if we talk about just the regular folks
yeah,
that's just out here just popping babies or whatever, is that though is that a part of the circumstance? Like you said, is it systematic? Is it bad choices? Is it part of the circumstance? Is it just the environment that they in? Because
I think it
we see these young ladies out here and they just popping babies.
yeah,
Sometimes it's by multiple men, sometimes it's by that one man. And it's just
yeah,
like,
because it's not always the child support. Like, we have to think, if you are a young lady and you do not have a job and you have a baby, bam, there's public aid. Now you get SNAP benefits, likely getting cash benefits. So bam, that's one. Next, you get in WIC, and all the things are starting to come your way.
and even though it's a
That's
crapshoot, there's a possibility that you can get Section 8. And even if you decide to go back to school because you have a dependent, you get a little bit extra.
yeah, yeah. So that's just with one baby. Then you start having two, three, four.
But I think they cut it
Oh,
at a certain time. At a
listen,
certain
I don't. I don't know. I know people that have quite a few children. They get a decent amount of SNAP benefits, cash benefits, and, yeah,
But see, that's my
I still
thing
don't
though.
believe they work.
That's when the question come in of, is that a systematic thing?
I
Is
do
it
think it is sometimes because
is
that's what they were
is it
taught.
just right? Is that just a product of their environment? Like this is what it is? Like, okay, you had like, is it I don't even know sometimes if that's that I know sometimes that's the plan for some, but is that always the game plan? Let me go have
Mm,
these babies so I can load up on
yeah.
um public assistance and get all of these benefits of having children.
I don't feel like in all circumstances it is the game plan. However, I do feel like if someone gets in the position where they're expecting and they're from an environment where no one knows anything else, girl, you better go down to the aid
First thing
office and
out
do
their
blah
mouth,
blah
girl,
blah.
you better go down there to the aid office and go on down there and get you some WIC and
Oh,
get on
he
that
you better
Section 8
make sure
list.
make sure you put him on child support. You gotta make sure you take care of that baby.
Mhm.
So you like it's not I don't feel like it's the plan, but once the situation presents itself, in my opinion, that becomes the problem solving. Like, okay, I have to take care of this for some. I have to take care of this baby. I got to do this, that, and the third. And I don't know nothing else, so I'm gonna go
Right.
ahead and do that.
And
For
then
others,
you
it's an
have
impetus to do something else. Like, oh, I can't play around no more. I have to go to school. Yada yada yada.
those that like to have babies by the street dudes. Now, is that a matter of they're choosing the street dudes because that's what they want, or is it that the street dudes is all that's their only option? So that's all they
I
can get.
might be all they know,
Might yeah.
but it might be also, you know what? He'll buy me these. He was buying me shoes and he was buying me bags and he was buying me this.
Or he already
Eh,
got kids and you like, shoot, they his
See
them
what
other
she doing,
kids doing all right. He paying her
but
rent and taking care of
yeah,
her. So
he
I
could
be
do that for me.
he could do that for me too.
I feel like the women get the short end of the stick here because, like, even the listeners said, these women are out here funding their lifestyle, having casual sex, and having multiple babies by these men. They not by themselves. They with these
Right,
men.
right.
So
Cause
do the men don't get these same
no, they're not gonna get judged.
consequences
There's no
or
judgment.
judgments.
They don't get judged. You never hear it's not often where you hear a man or someone say to a man, you should have chose a better woman to have your kids with. If he complaining, "Oh, my I hate this. My baby mama don't do this, don't do that, da 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 da
Mm.
da." You never really hear him say, "Well, you should have chose a better baby mama." But when it's the other way around, they like, "Well, you should
You
have
lay
chose
down with
better.
that man.
You
You
should have
lay down with
chose
that man.
better." But what do you mean I should have chose better? This was the pickings. This is if I'm going based off of systematic or what's around me,
Yeah.
if I'm in an environment where all I got is street niggas or whatever the case may be, then that's all I got. But then also, even if he a stand up 9 to 5, got a job, well to do, doing what he gotta do, there's no guarantee that he's going to be a top notch father to that child.
And just like, you know, men definitely don't know what they getting on the other side. It's some baby mamas out here that, that are not the best.
At all.
That they are there to exactly do what this listener said, collect a check, collect the benefits, and they are not even putting a dime of that into their child.
No.
All of it goes directly to them, and they spend it on themselves.
And they giving you hell.
And asking for more.
Giving you hell and asking for more. It ain't enough. So, I mean, I can't, to the listener, I don't think we could answer the why
No, no.
to why women put themselves in that position, or why they choose to do this, or why they want to have that type of lifestyle. I think that's a individual answer. Like, every woman will have a different answer. I think the main thing that we should be looking at is the systems that's in place, the environments that these women are in.
Yeah.
Because you can have some women that's around some street dudes, but they still like, nah, I'm finna go hang out at the
Yeah, I
United
ain't got
Center.
time for it.
They like, I'm about to go hang out at the United Center. I'm trying to get to the big bucks. Or you
Oh,
got
not
the ones that I wasn't trying to be at the United Center, but I was like, what a 401ks at? Benefits. What
No,
Where the
nah.
benefits at? I like the man with a job. That mean he had benefits. Something going on. You street niggas, nah, that's cute. Benefits.
You can stand in line to give me the new J's, thank you, but, yeah, no.
I'm trying to get on his phone. I'm trying to get on his pension plan. You, nah. Mm-mm. Nah.
But we do appreciate you sending in your topic. Like we tell you all every week, send us an email at the number 2 chicks, TALKINSHYT @gmail.com. We are on all social media, just about. I think there's one we don't have, and we ain't going there, and it's all good. But you could hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
That's it.
Twitter, whatever.
We don't be on Twitter.
We don't.
We don't be on X,
Stick.
Facebook,
Anyway,
Instagram, TikTok.
send us a message.
Should we get
Drop
on
something in the
Threads?
comments. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
You'll have to. Social media manager might be a little overwhelmed with the multiple.
Yeah. Well,
Social media manager got accounts to manage. Okay, so
and her
listen,
own
send us.
accounts.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Accounts on accounts on accounts. So send us your emails, send us your messages, drop it in the comments. And listen, if you're a friend and you got our number, you can shoot it our way. And just
Send
like
us a
today,
question. Help us.
and just like to that, you leave these people alone.
If you're gonna give us I'll say it like this. If you're gonna give us a topic idea, put it in a question form. Please.
What she said.
It makes it easier. We appreciate the topics, ideas.
We do. Anyway, friend, what should they do until next time?
Drink water, mind your business, and be a blessing.
Peace.